So how to begin creating your funnel. I know Brittany had asked this in the group, so I'm going to address it here. And first of all, when you begin your funnel, just like with anything else, like if you were going to create a whole brand new home, you would need to first of all have a plan, like know what you wanted. Do you want it to have 5 bedrooms or 10 bedrooms? Do you want it to have 3 bathrooms or just one, right? So you need to know like what you want in your house. Same with your funnel. You also need to know what style you want your funnel to be in. So this, I'm going to go back to the houses. So like with a house, do you want it to be a colonial construction? Do you want it to be old Victorian? Do you want it to be, there's multiple different styles of home, a new modern one. Like what style do you want it to be in? All of these things are huge and are pertinent to your funnel as well. So, hi Steven. Make sure you guys comment hashtag live or hashtag replay. You know the drill. You guys are smart. You're smart cookies. So these are all things that you need to know before you begin creating your funnel. Then you go into. So let's take a pause on that. Do you guys have any questions? I should have probably done this as a Zoom meeting, but I wanted everyone to be able to have the benefit of it. So maybe next time I'll switch these to Zoom meetings so that way we can have a better interaction, because I don't like this interaction phase. So do you guys have any questions on that for like funnels, for like understanding like what you want that funnel to do? So like with building a house, having multiple bedrooms or however many bedrooms you want, having bathroom, does it need to have like a basketball court on it? Are you in basketball? Does it need to have like a garage? How many stalls does it need to have? Like what you want your funnel to do, what you want it to, the overarching goal of it is the same as like building a house. The same as for your funnel. And then it goes into what's the style that you want it to have. Do you want it to reflect modernism? Is that a word? I think so. I don't know. We'll see. Do you want it to be old colonial? Do you want it to be Victorian? Do you want it to just be like you can slap it together and have like a ranch or shack? Like I've lived in a couple of those. Nothing bad with them. But eventually you want to upgrade. So you got to start somewhere. But knowing what you want your funnel to be, the overarching theme of your funnel, is pertinent to having a successful funnel. So, no questions? Perfect. So then we're going to go on to going back to grade school. We learned in grade school, everybody wanted to have a party, right? Everybody wanted to be invited to a party, and then everyone wanted to have a party. So in grade school, we learned how to fill out those little forms, right? The who, what, when, where, why, and I added the how. But the who, what, when, where, and why for on those party invitations. So when you're building your funnel, you need to know who you're targeting. You need to know why you're targeting. So like what pain point are you solving for them? What are you setting up to be the master of, or the guru of, or the go-to person of? What is that? And the who, you also need to know, like jumping back a step to the who, you also need to know like who you're targeting and who you are. So you need to have a small little catchphrase for you as well. But again, that depends upon what type of funnel you're building. So let's just say for this purpose, we're going to start with a basic opt-in funnel. So we're not asking them to pull out a credit card. We're not asking them to dig deep and give their address and email. And we are going to ask them for their email, but we're not going to ask them for like all the extra things that a lot of funnels do, right? We're just going to say, hey, I've got this thing I think you would love. And in return, I want your email. I want to give you this so I can get this. Okay? It's a kind of like a bartering system. Think of it as a bartering. So on that opt-in page, you're going to have the who. Who are you targeting? And this is going to come through in the form of the language. like how you're speaking to them. Like you're not going to talk construction terms to someone in the doctorate field. Like it's just not going to happen. It's because it's going to get lost in translation. So speak to them in their language. That's the who. The what. What is the problem that you're solving? So that opt-in is solving some sort of a problem for them. Whether it's how to get more likes on Facebook. I don't know. I'm just throwing something out there. I think I did an opt-in one time where it was how to wash a cat without dying. That was a super fun one. A super fun training I did on that. So these are things that you're helping them with. This is what you're trading. You're bartering with them. Like, I've got this, how to wash a cat without dying, if you give me this, your email. Okay? So that's the what. And the why. Why should they? Why should they trust you? Why should they give you? So that's where it comes to the headline. The headline has to be captivating. If it's not captivating, that doesn't make them want to have that product or that PDF or that cheat sheet or that whatever it is that you're offering them, then they're not going to. They're going to bypass it. They're going to say, you know what, I can give this somewhere else. This doesn't pertain to me. This isn't what I want. This doesn't speak to me. It's not solving any problem that I have. This is just going to be useless information on my hard drive. And people are not wanting to risk their email because then you're giving them access to they're giving access to themselves, to you. Does that sound right? They're giving you access to them. There we go. Now I got it. And people are pretty sketch about that. They want to make sure it's absolutely worth their time, worth their investment, worth access to their inbox for that product, cheat sheet, or whatever it is that you're offering. So make sure it's worthy of it. And then the how. Like, this is a tricky one, so people get tripped up on this one quite a bit. But how are you delivering that product to them? Do they have to come to your office for a free consult? Do they have to send an email to you with a title or a headline on it? Do they have to just click the link and it comes straight to their inbox? You have to tell them how. Walk them through. Like, handhold them through the whole process. I know it sounds like a lot, but if you study some really good opt-in pages, then you can really start to see the who, what, when, where, why, and how. That is, it's on all these pages. They've seamlessly put it into the pages, and sometimes it's really hard to decipher them out, like where they separate and like. Because they just flow. And when they flow, that is the best, so that you don't even realize what they're doing on the page. You don't realize how you're getting sucked into that page and how you're like, yes, I absolutely need this cheat sheet, download, PDF, whatever it is. I will 150 million% give you my email so I can get this in exchange. So, Candace, Steven, do you guys have any questions with that? Like on how to get started with your funnel, how to like move it forward. Well, that's a whole nother topic, but, or how to deliver it. No, I'm not seeing anything come through. So, let me give it a few moments. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. If I sing on here, will you guys go? Yeah? No? Okay, just kidding. And that's my basic outline for creating like an opt-in funnel type. Now, if you're going to go for a sales page kind of, because the purpose of any page in your funnel, the purpose is to get them to click whatever link you have on there, to get them to do one thing. So if you want them to purchase, that's your one thing. That whole page is going to be designed to get them to the purchase. It's not designed to get them 3 stages past that to the, to the 4th opt-in or the 4th page in your funnel. That's not what it's designed for. It's designed to get them to the button on that specific page, and to do whatever it is on that specific page, just the one thing. So when you move into the sales pages, Then it comes down to, then you really have to have segmented ways. Then you're going to add in testimonials. Then you're going to add in like the social proof, like, hey, so and so trusted me with their stuff. So and so believed in me, and so recommends me. And this is why, therefore, then you should recommend, or you should trust me as well. You should go ahead and purchase this because I'm going to be able to get you the same exact amount, or better, roughly, results that I got so and so over here. But yeah, that's how I get started with my funnels. And a quick update, I have the funnel course that is launching. So if nobody has any questions, if you have questions, pop them in there. If you don't have questions, fantastic. But if you have questions even after this is done, pop them in the chat below and I will answer them as I see them. And but a quick update. So the funnel course was supposed to be the mastermind coaching course. The 12 weeks was supposed to start on the 15th of March. I'm pushing it out until April 1st just because that feels more in alignment with me and where I want to go and how I want to run it than it does starting it in the middle of the month. I don't know why I was going to start at the middle of the month, because the middle of the month things don't work for me. I like to start things on a clean date, like the 1st. So that's when it's going to start. But I hope you guys have a fantastic day. And I will see you guys next week, or not next week because there's no training next week, but I will see you guys on the 17th for the next training. Bye. Okay, now I don't even know how to stop this. Oh, hey there.